Greetings from PalFigs. Today is July 25th, 2025. It's been a busy day. I've only had the chance to visit these figs this late at night. It's 12:30 a.m. But I've been surprised by the amount of figs that I found. Now this tree was taken as a sucker from the tree that I filmed a few days ago, the one labeled unknown LDA / Perreta. And as I mentioned earlier, the original tree was mislabeled, the tag was lost, and so I only had two options which I had imported at that point, and these were Perreta and Longue. So I was sure that it was one of these two, but I wasn't sure which one it was exactly. And so following that video, now today I'm standing in front of a small tree which was basically taken as a rooted sucker from that other tree. It was just a rooted cutting, and I planted it in this other field. And I was curious to see how the difference in climate, the difference in soil, the difference in irrigation would change how the fig looks like. And by God, the difference was amazing. Now take a look at this fig. Now this, I would say, in this season, this is the biggest fig I've had so far. And keep in mind, this is a main crop fig. This, I would imagine, is 130 or 140 grams in size. This is huge. And I've just had an LDA atypique. And that one was big. It was bigger than the ones I've harvested in the other field. But this one is huge. It's humongous. And it might not be fully ripe, but I'm not going to take the risk of leaving it on the tree for the birds to pick on. So let's open up the pulp. Now again, compared to the atypique, it has the exact same pulp. Look at the color. The size is bigger, and I would imagine that they can be different varieties. They might be the same. But in terms of size, this one so far has produced a much bigger size. And that leads me to the conclusion that the size that I had in the lower field was probably due to lack of proper amounts of irrigation, maybe the increase in temperature, maybe soil quality. It could be a lot of different factors because this is a pup taken from that mother tree. Let's taste it and see if the taste is the same. Taste is almost the same. It's almost identical to the atypique. Well, again, I can't say anything conclusive, but the leaf pattern seems to be similar. The growth pattern seems to be similar. The figs taste almost the same. Size can vary, but again, as I've seen before, this could be due to a variety of factors. So is LDA atypique and the regular LDA the same? I'm not sure, but they seem to be. And I would also argue and say that this is probably not a Perreta, it's an LDA. So from now on, I'll probably just label this one LDA or Longue. Thank you and have a nice day.